As adults, there's a lot of expenses in life that we simply just can't avoid. Groceries, gas, the occasional dining out experience. That's why today I'm here to tell you about the app Upside that helps you offset these costs and inflated prices for everything these days by getting you cash back on your purchases. So let's head to the gas station and I'll show you how easy it is to use the app. So we're here at the gas station and Upside has already recognized that I'm at a gas station and they've brought up all of my offers. I've paid already, so I'm gonna select the offer that works for me. I'm gonna click I've paid. You're done. They're processing your cash back and you'll be notified in 2 to 4 days when it's ready. In comparison to credit card rewards or loyalty programs, you can earn 3 times more cash back with Upside. You could also cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how easy it was to use the Upside app and start getting your cash back on purchases that you make every day. To get started, download the free Upside app and use promo code Jimmy Oaks to get an extra 25 cents off per gallon on your first tank of gas. Again, to get started, download the free Upside app and use promo code Jimmy Oaks to get an extra 25 cents off per gallon on your first tank of gas. Let's get back to the video.
Good morning, everyone. Second video here in Australia. So we've been here for like 2 days now. It's now Friday. It's the day before the World Tour. Final stop of the LZ World Tour. It's gonna be wild. So if you guys saw in the last video, I got myself a R34 sedan for a drift car this weekend. Huge shout out to Jason Keep It Reef for making that all happen. And today we get to test it out. Today's practice day, so we're gonna see how that thing drives. But before we get to the track and do all that, we have a little side mission. God, I love this thing so much. So we had like an hour to kill before we go to the track, and well, we're gonna stop into a business that we all know that's local to our area. Hey! Where are we, Dan?
Jigadek.
Say it.
Jigadek.
Say it with your chest.
Jigadek.
GK Tech. What?
I need help.
What, do you get yourself stuck?
Yeah, the door won't open.
Yeah, it's a Nissan. There we go.
Thank you, Jim.
Got you. So we're at GK Tech, which is based out of Australia. So
we're in Australia.
When in Rome.
When in Melbourne.
Well,
Melbourne.
Well, that's sick. See that every day.
What's up, Kyle? What's up, Kyle?
Kyle, this is the brake line division, huh?
Brake line division.
Boys just crimping all day.
Crimping all day.
Crimping all day. Clutch lines, brake lines, crimped up.
Version lines. Got the Naoki lines. Look at those.
Really? I love it because it just starts off. It just starts off as this.
So cool.
And there you go. So this is what the inside of the line looks like before it crimps. I had no idea. Look at it.
Yeah.
It looks like a little vacuum. Where is it? Right there.
It's crazy.
You working on it right here?
Yep.
All right. What do we got? We got a little metal sleeve.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just slips in just like that. And what, this thing just crimps the shit out of it?
Yeah, so it makes a tolerance and stuff.
That's it.
That's it, man.
Love that.
In
Are you taking stuff?
MA. Yeah, got some driving gloves because
Nice.
mine are in my E36 MA.
We just got stock on stock. Key blanks? GK Tech makes so much stuff, it's wild. That's random. A lot of guys know them for their adjustable suspension arms, but they make so much stuff, it's wild. What could fit in my suitcase? It's cool. It's like one of those companies that they find like an issue with a car or something that's hard to get or something they don't make anymore, and they make it, right? Not only is it a good business model, it's good for the community, right? They make a lot of parts that are usually hard to get or very expensive, and they make them affordable and easy to get. Like, you can't beat that. Is there some like big secret spa-y product you can show me? Come on, let's go.
We got anything fucking
Ooh, big secrets.
In total, we carry like 600 SKUs, 700 SKUs. Because there's a lot of variables, right? So like, for example, you know, like you've got a extension for a steering shaft, right? But then we also make a non-extension, and then we also make a polyurethane non-extension. So, you know, straight away you got 3 variables.
Yeah, whatever you need.
Yeah.
Cover it all. What do you got here? Just new gasket because Nissan stopped making the 7-layer gas.
Oh, did they? I mean, we've made them for probably like 10 years or so. It was mostly.
He goes, oh, did we? He knew. He knew.
It was. No, I didn't. It was mostly.
It's like, oh, I wonder why the sales went up like crazy. Like
because here in Australia, like we'd pay like maybe $120 for the gasket.
Yeah,
but we were selling it for like $40.
It's crazy.
We just had to make like.
Taking it? You want this one?
Take that.
All right, I got you.
Shifter bushings, they're like, oh, they go crazy.
Yeah.
GD86 flat. It's for
What is that for?
It's for the inside the tank, gas tank.
What do you mean?
So it actually
It has a
factory. It has like a provision for something exactly like that in the.
So what like motivated you to make this little product and sell it versus?
Well, it looked like a good idea.
That's good. That's it.
And then I mean, someone else is charging like $100 for that. That costs like a couple of bucks to make. So I think we sell them for like $15.
Great. There you go. Like I said, it's like not only is it a good business model, it's just good for the community.
It's,
like 100%.
It's for the community, exactly.
It's just, why are you going to pay $100 for that? Like
when businessmen have morals, I love it. Like,
no, I'm just a cheapskate. I'm cheap myself.
Thanks, boys.
GK Tech, big fans. They got cool stuff. It's always cool to see these companies that, you know, I'll say I grew up seeing. It's cool to see how they started, the story behind it, and how it's all done.
It's also cool to see that they give a shit about the end user.
It has a big labor of love to it, which
Yeah.
is really refreshing to see. So GK Tech, you're sick. Thank you so much for the headquarters.
Thanks.
For the tour.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks for the racing gloves.
Yeah, and everything I stuffed in my pockets. So let's get to the track and check out Calder Park. Jane T-Marts, also known as Calder Park. I guess Bob Jane's is a big tire chain, and this was basically like the project, the dumping ground of tires, and they just turned into a racetrack. See how there's a big hill here? That's all buried tires. Like
Tires, scrap metal.
They're like, oh,
they wanted to get rid of.
let's make a racetrack out of it. All right, boys, we made it, and the pits are pretty cool. We have a little bay here, which is sick. Like it always feels sick to have a little paddock spot at a racetrack. It makes you feel official. There we go. There's our spot. That's sick. That's so cool. I wish more racetracks had little paddock spots like this. Like, it is so nice when you can just kind of post up inside of here. Even if you don't have to work on the car, it's nice just to have kind of like a secluded hangout spot, to be fair. So I get to be with Colette and Adam, and I still can't get over the fact that they made Adam a clone car here in Australia. It is just so weird to say. I can't imagine coming here and having a clone of my coupe, you know what I mean? Like, that would be so freaking cool. I saw in the last video, I have the R34 sedan, RB25 Neo, makes like 500 horsepower. It's good. It should be quite fun today. I don't really know what to expect because I've never drifted an R chassis before. You don't see a lot of people use them competitively.
Hey, hook me up.
What, your pit?
Look, I got wheels ready, tools, parts.
I know, we're kind of spoiled.
Oh, this is sick.
They show up with the tires and wheels,
tires
the jet. Look, we got fuel. You got extra diff and axles.
I know, it's crazy.
The boys are awesome.
Don't you break them, because I don't want to be doing too much work on the first day.
The boys are on it. I love that. Super cool. Julian from Animal Styles, they have a car for him to drive, so we'll be driving together. And they have an S13 Coupe SR car. It's so good. So good. SR in a coupe, you cannot beat it. Honestly, an SRS chassis would be such a blast to this track. This car will be a lot of fun. Julian? What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Finally got to drive together here in Australia. Yeah, how you feeling in that thing?
Probably better now. We kind of like redid the whole set.
Oh yeah? Okay. Yeah. Had to tailor it to your own.
Yeah, well, Dylan, he's used to driving it how it was, and I don't think.
Yeah, it was pretty.
You know, that's what's fun about drifting. Like, you always kind of like end up molding to what your car is, and then you don't realize how shit it is until someone else tells you. You're like, oh, I know what idea.
Letting him drive my car, I ended up with like a free personal mechanic from the US.
Just used to it like that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, it's driftable, and we can do some sick shit, and the engine setup is really good.
Good. There is so many cool cars here. I guess World Time Attack was very recent, so a lot of the New Zealand guys shipped their pro cars over here for that, so they're still here. So luckily, once again, we have a good tire roll where it's 265, but it's a pretty crappy tire, so it lowers the...
Our tire's not crappy. F you.
Really?
Off.
Everyone says the tires are crappy.
No, they're just economical.
Fair enough. I'm not crappy, just not as grippy. Look at this thing. There's fucking cars here.
How funny is it that every Australian comes out of the womb able to just fabricate the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
Yeah, there's some good stuff going on
You
here.
know what I mean?
There's some good stuff going on here.
My first time I visited here, I was like doing a pit walk, and there's like missile car. Pop the hood, fucking beautiful pie cuts everywhere.
Everywhere. I love it. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. Have you seen more cars down here?
Yeah, have you seen more cars down there?
Matt Mike's car just casually here. Super cool. Phoenix new car. So good. A 3.4 liter RB30 setup. 1100 horsepower, you said?
Yep, on hybrid.
You're a psychopath. You're a psychopath on that one. Damn. You guys could see what we just did in the last video, where he has the big gap on the timing cover. I've gathered a lot of good RB30 knowledge I'll share with you guys later on, but I won't spill the secrets in front of them. Oh my God. Just S15 Pro cars everywhere. I love it. It's just like my favorite thing in the world. The boys got good style here. What's up, boys? S chassis everywhere. Oh, I love it. 1J, let's see it. I'm sick of seeing all these RBs.
Alright.
There you go.
It's like your sister car.
Happy and healthy.
version.
I love it. That means I get to drive it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Should have brought my other Sylvia for you, so you didn't have to drive a photo.
The last car I want to show off before we start driving is Mike Lake's car. He has been swapping this thing over. He has been building this Evo rear-wheel drive. Instead of just using like the Evo stuff, he decided to actually take an engine and put it in the correct direction. And can you see what engine it is? It's a CA 18 and an Evo 5. It looks... Oh, you're on the phone. Do your thing, do your phone. Look how funny this thing is. It is super freaking cool. What I love about it is he actually got some inspiration from the Sonda for this build. It's really cool. So he converted the front of the car to S13 in a very similar way that I did the Sonda, where I put new rails in and kind of mimicked off of that.
It's Jimmy Oaks inspired.
It's
Literally.
Yep.
How good.
You even painted it yellow.
Just for you.
I love that.
Straight up. But I was like, I really wanted to real drive it. I was like, typed it in. I watched all your videos, of course, and I was like, oh yeah, the Nissan. So I just watched every single video.
Yeah, that's
I just
amazing.
copied the rails, like straight up.
Yeah,
it was so helpful too, because I wouldn't have even thought of that.
Wait, can I get this right? Wait. Oh, there we go.
So good. We've got a bit of a front main seal problem at the moment, but that's 90s Nissan junk things.
I mean, you picked the CA, so.
Bad, bro.
You asked for this.
And we didn't even refresh it like with that stuff, so we deserve this.
Why is CA the most untalked about, most forgotten S13 engine ever produced?
It might be the exact reason why we picked it though, you know? Like you pop the bonnet, everyone's like, huh? Oh, CA, why would you do that?
It looks cool because it like, so like the 3SGE, like right?
Yeah.
It has a similar look.
Similar look, yeah. It's very, and also like, with the motor we pulled out, like it just looks right in the engine bay, because everyone's like 4G, and I was like, I don't want to do 4G, SR, I was like, everything.
Fuck, I said 3SGE.
Yeah, 4G.
4G, sorry. So I mean, it looks like a 4G, like it looks similar, it has like that boxy, ugly look to it.
Even has weirdly like a similar sound as well, so you probably wouldn't really know that much like when you shut the bonnet that it's CA, but man, it sounds so good. But she goes alright.
I love it. I love crazy swaps, and like this car just has good style, and the fact that you just kind of did your thing with parts you had is always memorable.
Thanks to you as well though.
Did you film this whole process?
Yeah. The whole thing's filmed, fully in depth.
What's the YouTube
build.
channel?
Mike Lake.
Mike Lake.
Yeah,
easy.
it's Mike Lake. Just suss it out, and this is just a just a home job, but it's pretty sweet. I can't wait to drive it.
Yeah, first time?
Yeah, first time.
I'm gonna take it for a spin later.
Bro, dude, all yours.
Got on camera. Ty Jeffrey's beautiful S13 coupe. It might look like a car show, but he absolutely rips in this thing. I have to show this car because this is ridiculous. You guys might have seen this on the internet, because I feel like I've seen reels of this thing pop up everywhere, but look at this S13 with this massive old belt-driven style, like drag racer supercharger. I don't know how you can even see in that thing. Oh my God. Okay, disregard the banner in the way, but this is what you're looking at the entire time. We're definitely in Australia. All right, we just had driver's briefing. Let's go get some laps in. I'm really curious to see how this thing goes. All right, boys. Here we go, we're getting right on track. We're gonna do this a little bit differently, and I'm gonna do a recap of the weekend real quick so you guys know what happened at the LZ World Tour without having to sit through 30 minutes of GoPro footage. To keep it short, we got in the car and I realized the car was incredibly difficult to drive. The boys changed a lot on the car before getting it to me, and we were having a really hard time with getting this car to keep up with anything. Had no grip in it, and we did everything we could to get grip in this car. I mean, I spent all of practice Friday going back and forth trying to figure out how to get this car to work, to put up somewhat of a fight.
Yeah. He's not lying.
Yeah.
Something's up.
Something's up.
I gave you this car because I know how hard you like to drive, and this was my favourite car out of all three. And then for some reason it's just turned to shit. So we're doing everything we can.
Thank you. Things. We finally got this thing to work a little bit. Probably one of the hardest cars I've ever had to drive. Getting thrown straight into qualifying, not feeling good with the car. I ended up doing a pretty solid qualifying run. Since it was a 3-judge score, I ended up getting 2 really high scores from one judge and a really low score from another, which still gave me a 92, but it wasn't enough to get into the main comp, so I had to battle into the main comp, as you guys know. First battle was against Colette, and it was amazing. Colette was driving incredible. I messed up really bad when I dove on the wall. I fumbled the handbrake really bad. You could see it in this clip right here, but it still was a really good run, and I was really proud I was able to put up such a fight in that car.
Jimmy not giving her any room. Let's see what Colette can do as they transition into the power alley. Coming right perfectly on that front clip. This is actually turning out to be quite the run here. Colette on a very, very good lead run.
Then on my second battle, I went up against this green 180. It was a super fast car. Somehow I kept up with a fight and I won the battle. It was incredible. We're gonna get it before my GoPro dies. Damn, all right. And in my third battle, I ended up misshifting on my lead pretty bad. It was a really tricky shifter, and well, it cost me the win on that one. But either way, I put up a good fight, and I was really proud of myself. And it was really cool to even get that far in a car that, honestly, I was having the hardest time getting around track. But either way, I'm really proud of myself on how well I was able to drive the car, even though I felt incredibly uncomfortable in it. From putting up such a fight in the battles to consistently running the wall, it really looked like I knew what I was doing in that thing, even though I felt so out of control. It was an amazing weekend. Everyone drove great. All the Australian and New Zealand drivers were absolutely insane, and it was wild. So for now, enjoy some of the driving bits that I was able to score from our buddies down at Drift Games. All right, boys, that's it. This is the end of it. I don't even know how I pieced this video together because it was such a chaos. I kind of just put the camera down and had fun and did my thing and just went and just tried to meet as many new people as possible and try to have as much fun as possible. And it was absolutely nuts. I mean, look, it's just like that. Now we're at that point of like everyone just had a bunch of fun laps. It's a good time. Everyone's packing up. And the 34 survived pretty good.
There's a drunk guy trying to go get LZ's signature.
That happens a lot.
No, this one's been happening for like 3 hours. It's really entertaining. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Stay tuned for more content.
Yeah. Oh, I'm working my way there. It was an amazing day. I just wanted to have fun, meet as many new people as possible, and now we're at the point of the event just ended. Everyone's in the pits. Everyone's happy. Had a great time. I mean, the cars here were insane. The people here were incredible. It's not that I like had low expectations of Australia, but the people have blown me away at how cool everyone is and how at home we all feel here, and it was just an absolute blast. And the 34 took it pretty well. I hit the wall a lot, tastefully, a little untastefully at times, but it really, really, really challenged me. Every single input to that steering wheel I had to think about. Australia, you have been amazing, but I'm gonna put the camera down for a little bit and see what we get into next. And I haven't filmed one of these things, the Utes, basically the El Camino, right? It's a freaking car truck thing, and I still don't know what to make of them. Still can't figure out if I like them or not. They're very strange, but they have LSs in them and stuff, and like, people love them. I mean, they seem practical, right? You can't get enough of these damn things. So what are these things?
These are VU, Commodore Utes.
Commodore Utes.
Yeah.
Holden. And these are Ford or Chevy? Chevy, these are Chevy.
Chev.
Holden and Chev, and then what's the Ford one?
The Ford is
Falcon.
Yeah.
Are these all the same generation then?
Yeah.
So what year are these things?
2008.
2008?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're properly new. Yeah, that's cool.
Almost 20 years old.
Yeah, to me 2008 sounds brand. All my cars are in the 90s.
It's not that long ago.
Yeah, right.
It's not that long.
It's not long
ago.
ago. No, that is crazy. So what do they come with? Factory with what?
A 6-liter.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
And is that
So
square port or is cathedral
Same
port?
as what's in that. That's what come out factory.
Sorry, what?
Are they square port or cathedral port heads? Are they Gen 3 or Gen 4?
Oh, Gen 3.
Oh, they're still Gen 3s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they had LS1, LS2, and LS3.
Yeah.
And then the last generation were LSA,
Yeah.
like in your Beamer.
Yeah,
the supercharged one.
Jesus, you guys got all of that here?
Yeah.
What's the 4-door versions?
SS.
SS?
Yeah.
Those are fucking cool. I want
So
one.
these are Commodore Utes, and then you got the Commodores.
Well,
The
that's
SS with the
sick.
wing and stuff?
Yeah.
You guys have them.
It's like a G8, right?
The G8.
But we only got them, I think we only got them auto. Oh, they look cool. Are they corny? Or are they cool? They're cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the LSA motor.
Oh, they're so good. I want one.
You know what? Well, how much are they?
What?
They're probably worth a fortune.
Well,
now.
LSA.
Yeah.
You get 80 grand, 90 grand.
I
Oh,
actually
that's
saw
60.
one on Facebook Marketplace for 140.
Jesus Christ.
That
All
was
right.
20,000
I'd rather just get a
pounds.
Corvette at that point. That is so crazy. Did Rudnick crash? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Your mate.
This is my mate. This is your mate. Wow. He went in the wall good. This is off the knuckle. Rudnick broke this off the. Jesus, Ruddy.
Yeah, pretty hard. The rim.
Nice work.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Close my video out.
Yeah, that's me right now. I don't even know what I filmed. All right, it's after the after party, so
You're on my bed.
it's all right. Give me a second. It was a great weekend. I probably rambled on enough at this point. I don't even know what I'm going to do for a video. It was a mess of footage, but man, was that car hard to drive. Made it work.
Hey,
Like,
you did great.
a lot of
you
people
did
can't-
better than you thought you did.
I mean, that was a low.
Truthfully,
yeah,
you
thank
did better than you
No,
thought.
it was cool because I thought I was like, damn, I can't do this, and then everyone's just like, dude, you really shoot that car, and I'm like,
You looked great. You truthfully looked great in the car. I know you're hard on yourself because I'm the same way.
yeah.
You did great.
Thank you.
Truthfully.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you did great.
It was hard work, but it was a great learning experience. We got to drive on track with some legendary guys and have an amazing time.
It was
So everyone that came to the tour, we appreciate you so much. Like, the whole point of this is because of you guys, and we couldn't be more grateful.
Seriously. Yeah,
Honestly.
I agree. Yep.
And hopefully the list for next year, because the tour is going to be in different locations next year. Hopefully
maybe
it's
it'll be in SA. Maybe it'll be in WA.
maybe it'll be in
Maybe it'll be in Brisbane.
Finland. Maybe it'll be in.
Maybe it'll be in fucking Abu Dhabi. Who knows?
That's actually a good. We'll see. But I have to pack up. I have a lot of things to fit my suitcase. This is what I've acquired. People kept giving me things, which is really cool. So I have some cool stuff in there I'm going to go through. I have this really dope baffled RB oil pan my buddy Johnny got me, and I'm going to show you guys this. His buddy makes these custom pans straight from New Zealand, and it is the best solution for oil saucing issues in the RB. Agus hooked me up with a pink S15 valve cover, and I am so freaking stoked on this thing. We'll talk about this later on and just some other goodies, but for now we're gonna end the video because well, we're exhausted and we have to catch a flight early in the morning. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And Grit,
Good night, mother frickers.